Hey guys, here's a simple thing you can do to organize and find your plugins a lot faster. Okay, so let's say you got a session, you're mixing and you want to find a plugin. You can't remember what it's called and you're like, shoot, I know it's a compressor. You go over here to your plugins and you go to compressors, dynamics here, compressors, and you go, it's somewhere on this list. If you don't got many plugins, it's a lot easier. I got too many plugins and it's hard to find. One easy way to do it is to categorize them. Organize them by category and by the name of the manufacturer. Let me show you. So if you go over here to setup and you go to preferences, click on preferences and you go to display, this display tab. You have this choice here. For plugins, organize plugin menus by category, or if you hit this little arrow, you'll have by manufacturer, so by the name of the company, or by both category and manufacturer. That's what I like to use. And when I go back over here to my vocal track and click on here, now you'll see I have by category here, EQs, compressors, or dynamics, pitch shift, reverb. But if I go down farther, you see this line here. Now they're separated by the company name. So here's my Avid plugin. So I could go here and easily find every plugin I own from that company. So if you remember the name of the company, it's a real easy way to find the plugin. So here's another neat trick. You can set up your favorite EQ and your favorite compressor to show up every time. Let me show you. So if you go back up here to setup, you click on preferences again, and you go to the mixing tab this time, you'll see it says default EQ and default dynamics. If you click this little arrow, you can go through your plugins and pick your favorite EQ that you use most often. I'm going to pick the EQ3 7-band, which is one of the Avid default EQs. And I'm going to do the same thing for the dynamics. And we will go to the dynamic 3 compressor, another just default Avid one. And if I hit OK, now when I go here and pick my plugins, watch what happens. So I click on my insert, I go to plugins, and if you notice right above it, what do you see? EQ and compressor, my favorite EQ and compressor that I use. So if you use the same compressor and EQ often, you can grab it here real quickly. And let's grab the EQ and you'll see, boom, there it went. And it pulled right there. And if I go right underneath it and I pick the compressor, boom, there's my compressor. Now they're right here on my track. If I go to another track, I can do the same thing. I click on it, there it is, EQ. So that's a real quick way if you use the same EQ and same compressor often. That's a quick way to get it. So another little tip that I have with this that you can use is you can use a multi-plugin that has EQ and compression built in. Let's say we want to put something on this vocal. So let's say we want to put a vocal EQ on here. Well, if I put a channel strip instead of an EQ, if I go over here to preferences and I choose a channel strip instead, the channel strip has an EQ built into it. Pro Tools thinks it's an EQ. So it allows you to add it. And then I can go here and choose my channel strip. And there you go. So real simply, you can have an EQ, you can have your compressor, here's your compressor, and that gives you 2 effects per each slot. So if you did this for both slots, you would have 2 EQs and 2 compressors set up all the time. And for me, I like using the SSL channel, which is a Waves plugin. So if I go over here and I go to SSL, if I can see my S's here we go. I go here now and I click on SSL, there's my SSL ready to go. So in this case, I will have EQ and compression and gating all built into one thing. That's a simple way to have your effects channel ready for you. So like an SSL channel. So you got a mixing board right there. So try this out, see if it works for you. Hopefully it'll speed up your workflow, keep you a little more organized so you can listen to music, make music, have fun, and not spend hours going through the dreaded plug-in drama. That could just waste time, waste creativity. I know I've done it many times, but having just your simple fundamental tools that you use often to get the music done and get the sound you're wanting faster, this is a good way to do it. Please like and subscribe, leave comments if you got them, and we'll see you in the next one.